Okay, I've been experimenting with creating angular gradients. Here I am now with this picture here, image, previewed in the browser, and it's full screen. So we've got a gradient going over, we've also got angles, sort of line effects. So how can you create that with CSS? So let's look at the source code, and here we are. Highlighting style type equals text CSS. That tells the browser the style type is going to be CSS, cascading style sheets. Body in parentheses, background image, background size, background attachment. So this is going to cover. It's going to cover the screen. Background image, linear gradient. That's a CSS rule. 336 degrees, 0%. So that's the start. That colour is going to be the start. Got another one. 2%, 2% at 100%. So those colours to 100% create the first gradient. To create an angular style gradient, we start again. Linear gradient, 54 degrees, 0%. And then we carry on with our different colours till we get to 100%. So by doing that, I'm creating a different layer over it. So that creates the angular shape, and so on and so on and so on through. So there we are, 0%, another 0% to 100%. There's another linear gradient at 174 degrees. Different colours up to 100%. Another linear gradient, 224, 0% to 100%, and so on and so on. So let's preview that. And there you have. It becomes angular, because the different gradients are going at different angles, 0 to 100%. Yeah? So all you got to do is copy that code and mess around with different colours. It could be purple to red or blue, whatever, red, green, whatever. Let's have a look at some more. Blue angular. Same sort of thing. Background image linear, 135 degrees, 0%. 0%, 7%, 7%. Up to 100%. Then linear gradient rule again, 90-degree angle, 0%, that's the first one, and then up to 100%. Okay, same technique, different colour, and preview that to see what the effect is. There, very nice effect. So you got one going through at 90% and one coming down at sort of like 135, 125, whatever it is, over it. So rather than a standard gradient, you've got one going over the other. Okay, very nice effect, very nice colour that is. Let's look at some more. Checkered effect. I was experimenting. This is slightly different. Background image, repeating linear gradient. Repeating linear gradient. Just you're going to repeat all around the screen from 0 degrees, 0%. Repeating. Very similar colours, and we'll have a look at the effect in a minute. Two colours going over each other, repeating effect. Okay, let's try this in the browser. And nice, this sort of red over here to a purple checkered effect, multiple effects. So we want to experiment with that. Take the code. Repeating linear gradient, 0 degrees, that's where it starts. Okay, let's have a look at another gradient. To give you the idea of this, linear gradient, 135 degrees, red, green, blue, colours, 0% to start, 29%, no one. Clearly, that's going to be like a lot of experimentation. There's the first end. And then it starts again. Linear gradient, raw, 0 degrees, 3%. Okay, let's have a look at the effect that has. And there we go. Quite nice. This is just all a matter of experimenting, really. Different gradients going over each other at different angles. That's the CSS rule. Style, type text, CSS, and that's what you'd need inside to create that, to cover the screen. Let's get another one. Let's look at a hue, saturation and lightness one I done. Open. Okay, another repeating linear gradient. So after background image, a repeating linear gradient, 90 degrees, HSLA, which is hue, saturation and lightness, 138, 66%, 68%, that's the saturation and the lightness. So same sort of thing. So let's see the effect that has. And there you are. Coming down, sort of like 135, is this repeating pattern. And going across at 90 degrees are these different colours with a hue, saturation and lightness, because they're going over it. So you're creating that sort of opacity. That is really nice effect. Okay, so if you want to copy that rule, I don't mean all of those gradients, just that. Style type equals text CSS, body, background image, background size, background. And then you need to put in repeating linear gradient and mess around with all the different colours or hue, saturation and lightnesses. Let's look at a simpler one. Okay. Another simple one again. Linear gradient. 135 degree. 0%. That's just going to start. As it works over different colours at different percents of the screen till it reaches 100%. Okay. Just going back a click, then we're back to the start. So here starts again a linear gradient at 90 degrees. So that's going across. The other one would have been going down 90 degrees, going across, another gradient on top. Stops there at 100%. So here we have another linear gradient, 135. That's kind of diagonal. And there's another one again. So let's see the effect. I think this is a blue one. Green to blue. Yeah, quite nice. Gives it a sort of like that slight 3D feel. And it's just difference in colours. Okay, well there you are. That's the rule in the head section for the body. Okay.